Peace, 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 you guys. We're going to talk about the Lion's Gate, and we're going to break down these August prophecies, things that you can look forward to. I'm getting ready to expose a lot, so I suggest you to stay for the full video. Let's get into it. So the Lion's Gate is it's not a game. It's a celestial tribunal, okay? 8-8. We're going to talk about it as a gateway of judgment, soul retrieval, and power transfer. All right, so let's break it down. We're going to start from the astrological and the esoteric context, okay? The 8-8 Lion's Gate is not just a numerological gateway. See, it's when Sirius star Isis aligns with Orion's belt, Osiris, creating a direct energetic pathway to our galactic ancestors. The gate isn't just symbolic, it's a scanning field, and only those who have done the inner work to shed our artificial identities and illusions will receive new spiritual assignments and the quantum wealth keys. Let's break this down from a gematria perspective. 88 equals soul code, but also double infinity. It's the mirror of time loops ending and soul contracts collapsing. Let's talk about the governmental and financial implications of all that. See, you'll begin to see the fall of old leadership archetypes, particularly those who operate in Leo shadow energy. They'll possess that pride energy, that arrogance, okay, manipulation of the masses. I want y'all to also watch closely to Joe Biden's public health or cognition will be used to shift political momentum. Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris may surface as placement proxies. I'm gonna suggest you guys pause and the Republican factions are preparing to publicly challenge Fed policy, not just how they've been moving against presidential policies. So new monetary legislation hidden in infiltration stabilization bills will roll out to distract from sovereign asset revelations and BRICS, BRICS, backed gold maneuvers. And let's talk about currency and the digital financial reset. So Lionsgate energies are mirroring what's happening with currency sovereignty. You can actually expect the IMF to push harder on CBDCs, which is Central Bank Digital Currencies, particularly in Africa and Latin America, under the guise of financial inclusion. The US digital dollar is actually undergoing silent testing through Treasury pilot programs not being reported in mainstream media. Okay, so simultaneously, indigenous nations and trust holders are waking up to sovereign wealth channels. And I'm talking about UPU enforcement and private side fund recovery. That's what I do. Y'all check the bio. Ancestral prophecy, let's tie that in, because the Dogon the Hopi, and Ifa systems are all speak of return of Sirius light carriers, souls reincarnated during Leo season to balance the planetary frequency grid. Those who were born in early August or who feel deeply connected to the sun may find themselves pulled to reclaim land, trust, and spiritual assignments, and also lost lineage scrolls. Now let's get on relationships real quick, because Leo energy will burn away ego, baby. Those ego-based unions, okay, because you will be forced to choose your heart's truth and the illusion of comfort. The Lion's Gate demands royal alignment, not codependent love. This is what I want y'all to do. This is the call to action right here. If you can, baby, fast on August 7th through the 9th. Drink spring water only. Sun gaze at sunrise and sunset. And I want you to speak out loud. I reclaim the memory of my bloodline. I walk through the gate unshackled. Do that for me and stay tuned for part 2. Peace. So here is part 2. Now I want to start off by saying the earth is speaking louder than ever, and only the real ones can hear her. See, they told us to watch the elections, but the real event is happening underground, and not just underground, but above our heads as well. The earth's frequency is changing, y'all, and with it, your entire nervous system, your soul memories, and your spiritual destiny. So let me break this down so you can truly feel it. All right. The Schumann Resonance. That's the natural heartbeat of the earth. Okay. It has been spiking. I mentioned this before, but it's been spiking like it never has done ever. Never before. And not just one spike, not just a glitch, but rhythmic pulses of energy that are literally reprogramming the planet and your body at the same damn time. So what they don't want you to know is this. These electromagnetic shifts are activating the planet's kundalini. Just like your spine has energy centers, so does Daughter Earth. And right now, her root and solar plexus centers are firing up. That means one thing, okay? Warrior energy is rising. I just spoke about this yesterday. The warrior energy is rising and fear is being purged. You might be feeling it as sudden fatigue, ringing in your ears, or crying out of nowhere, random anxiety or heart flutters, even relationship breakdowns or emotional purges. That's not weakness, y'all. That's our DNA remembering who we were before we were colonized, before we were labeled, before we were coded into a matrix you never agreed to. This is the indigenous awakening. This is Earth syncing with her original children, those who carry the memory of the stars and the soil, baby. And while you're trying to breathe through the shifts, the government is quietly running electromagnetic simulations, testing solar flare weaponry, and blaming it all on climate change. It's not just weather, it's frequency warfare. I'm talking about, y'all, EMF towers, 5G spikes, HARP systems, all designed to distort the Schumann frequency and disconnect us from our source. But they can't override what's divine. You hear me? Because every time the earth pulses, she's waking up her guardians. And if you're watching this, you might be one of them. You hear me? This isn't just a spiritual season, guys. It's a frequency war. And your nervous system is your weapon. So protect your peace. Unplug often, as much as necessary. Charge your water with your intention. Touch the ground, baby, with them feet, them soles. And do me a favor. If we can, just say something out loud like, I attune myself to Earth's true frequency. I release all interference. My body remembers the code. Say that. Because August isn't just about what's happening outside, guys. It's about what's being resurrected inside. I hope all this makes sense. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.